Welcome everybody to the Goblin King's Vacation. Now we have a little cabin in the woods and today we are in the north of Scotland and having a little break for the week. But as you all know, even when you're on holiday, it's super important that in those evenings you have something to do. So today I want to show you my emergency paint set from Reaper Miniatures. This is the travel case from Reaper Miniatures. It fits two complete paint sets inside. It comes with a shoulder strap. I'll give you a little 360. We have Velcro on each side, so you can stick your little patches on there. I had this little patch sent to me from one of my goblins, Rod. Thank you so much, absolutely beautiful. The Spearfishing Club. Absolutely awesome stuff. Now, the video might be a little bit shaky today because I'm actually on holiday, of course, and I'm using my little iPad. And this little case also has room to put in my little tablet as well as. So we've got two different compartments, one for your books and extras. I'll show you that in a second. And we've got a double compartment here. And that will hold either a Reaper travel case, your ABS cases that the paints come in, or your figure holder case. Now, this actual bag you can buy without the cases, and you can actually buy it just the bag, and that's what I did. I bought just the bag because I already had the ABS cases for my paints and my miniatures. I had some spare which I could put inside, so I saved myself a little bit of cash by doing it that way. Now it comes with a nice little shoulder pad as well, so you've got the shoulder pad and you've got the handheld system too, and of course you've got these Velcro straps around each side to stick all your badges on, and you've got a little name tag that you can put your little name and address in there in case anybody dares to nick your bag. Okay, so that is the actual bag. So let me show you what I take when I go on vacation. Now, this vacation, I'm going to be painting Mines of Moria miniatures from Games Workshop. So what I've brought with me in this collection is all my items and colours I need to paint those miniatures on my holiday. So of course, let's open up the first little compartment. Now, this little iPad I had already holds, it holds the iPad as well, but it's great for books, so you could actually fit your D&D books and all your normal size books in here. Now I've got my this is my little palette pad, just so for mixing my paints, so that's that there. And because I'm doing the Mines of Moria, I bought I got the Mines of Moria strategy game book from the original game. I got my Khazad Doom collection. I've got my Moria and Agmar book, and I got my Shadow and Flame book as well. Now these are all to do with the Mines of Moria and Khazad Doom, and that's what I'm painting this week in my evenings. So I wanted all the reference material I could possibly get, so I got 4 nice books, and I still had plenty of room in here for my little tablet as well. You could also put a few minis in there as well if you wanted to. So that's the first compartment. Okay, so let's move to the second compartment. This is the very large compartment at the back. And of course, these are the little sets you can see. It fits all your paint sets and all your miniature sets from Reaper. Now you can either fit the nice new white ones like I got here, or it'll fit the old round ones as well as. So I got one here. This is the figure carrying case in the back as well. And this is just an ordinary paint set. Now both of these sets I've converted to how I want them. So let's have a look what I've brought with me on my trip. Now this is the paint set. So for my paints for this holiday, I've got my little pokey stick just there. So very important to take your pokey stick on holiday with you, and of course I'm sure it'll enjoy its little holiday as well as. I got some ink washes here. We've got some Agrex Earthshade, some Nun Oil, and we've also got some Flesh Wash by Army Painter, of course. Now I've got all my core colours, and of course I've gone for some white. You got your white, your black, as long as you've got your yellow, blue and greens, and I got some browns there, you're good to go. You can mix practically any colour you want. So the main thing is to take your core colours, your prime colours should I say, on your trip, and you really are good to go. These are all the MSP colours, of course. These are my favourite paints. So that's my paint set for this week. I've also got some little old brushes in here. These will be for the washes. So we've got some little wash brushes hidden way in there. So that's my first paint set. So this is the second set I have. Now what I've done, I've converted this was for carrying miniatures, but I've actually converted it so we can actually take more tools and items and paintbrushes and the rest of my painting gear. So this is my extension paint set in here. And of course we've got a whole host of goodies to add to our miniatures. Now I'll take it out individually so you can see what I got. I got a couple of little paint pots. So we've got some old paint pots, perfect. We have some super glue. Now I'm doing the Mines of Moria. So what I've done, I've taken one of these nice dungeon base greys for all the bases on the miniatures that I'm going to be painting this week. We've got a little dropper bottle. This is just for water. A couple of blister packs. This is for the PVA glue, of course. So I can mix paints in there, PVA glue. I can also put some sand in there for dipping my miniatures. So a few of these little blister packs are absolutely vital to your painting. I've got a little bit of flock in there. This is my own mixture. I've mixed some leaves. So we got some autumn mix and some summer mix and some nice dry leaves. So we've got a nice little effect to add to our bases if we want. I probably won't need this because I'm doing a Mines of Moria bases, but it's always nice to take a little bit of flock in just in case. Okay, so I've also got a little tub of sand. This is for the bases as well, and of course this is, again, is one of my mixes. This is fine sand with a little bit of gravel, a couple of little pebbles in there, and that makes the perfect base, especially for the bases which I'm going to be doing this week. We've also got a crafting knife, and we have a nice small container of PVA glue. You don't need to take the big litre bottles, so this is a perfect size, fits in the box nicely. This will get all the miniatures I want based for this week. We have a file and some tweezers. I've bought all my Metal Moria goblins, so I've got a lot of filing and taken off the flashing, so tweezers and a nice little file. We also have some snips. This again as well is for prepping up the miniatures, so we've got some nice snips. Now as you can see, I used a lot of elastic bands in my sets. Now this is to keep the item closed, and the same with the tweezers. It stops you getting poked with the tweezers because some of these things are very sharp, so keeping the elastic bands together stops that from happening. And of course we've got a few paintbrushes. So we got what we got here. We have my Reaper Pro brushes. We got a size 1, size 2. We got a 0 brush. We got a fine detail brush. We have some nice little dry brushes, and we have some Reaper small dry brushes as well. As this should keep me going throughout the week. So there we are. This is the whole of the items that were in the actual bags, and as you can see, you can get a whole range of goodies in this bag to take with you on your holidays. So I'm going to leave you now. I am going to enjoy my holiday, and I am going to start painting some goblins. So until next time.